The definition, how we define goals around here at Build is this. Goals, we say SAM W. Stands for these things. One, specific. It's got to be a very specific goal. I don't know about you, when I started, I had no clue how much money I wanted to make. I saw these shows, they were making some money on there, but I didn't know how much money I wanted to make. I just went out and bought the first house that I could find, which was a horrible deal. I ended up making money on it because it was 2005, 2006. But today I never would have bought that house. It was way over my head for the amount of work that it needed because I didn't really have a specific goal. My goal was get a house. That was my goal. And that's a dangerous goal to start with. If you just want to get started, well, you may end up getting to a bad deal. You may not have your financing lined up the right way. So your goal needs to revolve around specifically how much money you want to make. What's the outcome that you want? Second thing, it's got to be attainable. That's the A of SAM-W. So I can go out and say, well, yeah, I want to make $250,000 flipping houses this year. Is that really attainable? How many people are doing that? Do you know that most real estate investors really just buy about a house a year? 80%, 90% of our buyers buy about one house a year. They do well in that house. Takes about 8 months. They sell it. They wait around for a little while because Thanksgiving or whatever else, then they buy another house. They want to do more, but they typically do about one. So if you do 2 a year, you're in like the upper echelons of real estate investors in Cincinnati. So it's got to be attainable. If you've never done a rehab, it's unrealistic for you to say, well, I want to buy 20 houses every month for a year. I have a list of names in my office that I keep on Post-it notes. Whenever one of my sales associates comes to me and says, this guy wants to buy 20 houses this year. All right, what's his name? Let me put him on my list. Bob Jones. Bob Jones will not buy one house this year. It's typically what I write up there. And I've got about 6 names on there. They're all people they told me they wanted to buy more than 10 houses. And I even checked back with them. Have they bought any houses yet at all? Not one of them has bought a house at all from us or from anybody else. So you want to make sure that your goal is attainable. So using the numbers of $10,000 for financing or $20,000 for cash, a good reasonable goal would be, hey, I want to buy, fix, and sell one house this year, and I want to make at least $20,000. That's a very attainable goal. Then if you make 30, hey, you crushed it, right? The other thing, it's got to be measurable. So it's got to be very specific. I guess you could kind of say that, yeah, I want to start investing in real estate. That's a measurable goal because you can measure that you started investing in real estate. But if you attach some type of a dollar figure to it, it really helps out, make it a little more real for you. And the last part, it's got to be written down. Now, how long would it take to put this together? Weeks? Months? You need to go to one more workshops? No, you could probably do it tonight. In fact, most of you probably have it right now. You're thinking, okay, if I could just get started. But if you don't have some type of a goal, and this seems very simplistic, but guys, real estate investing is not that complicated. I hate to break it to all the people on TV that are selling these classes. It's not that complicated. If you make it seem complicated, then you can package it up and sell it for a bunch of money. It's really not that complicated. Just have a specific goal of what you want to do.